Hello, everyone. My name is Richard Adams, and I want to first thank you for viewing this video to this week's class assignment. Organizational culture in higher education. First, I'm going to start off by responding to the first question. Describe the key concepts related to campus culture that I pulled from the readings. Um, and the second question: How do these impact university and organizational structure and change? First, we're going to talk about shared governance, and this is basically where no one person has sole control over the function of the university. It's comprised of members of the faculty, staff, administration, and the reading also mentioned a board of regents, and so these different key figures look at policies, procedures, funding to move the university forward. When it comes to loose coupling, the next concept, it was described as more flexible, improvisational, and focused on self design. However, there was no real structure. And so when it comes to the concept of change, change was less successful because the structure was not in place. And then when it comes to horizontal and vertical structure, vertical structuring deals with the departments, the schools of the university, the day to day operations, if you will, versus the horizontal structure, which deals with the overall scope of student development, the university mission. But the vertical structure kind of working in tandem to reach uh, that horizontal structure to move the university forward. So the two parts really working together to meet the overall need, which is student development. Um, a couple of other concepts that stuck out to me about the organizational structure and change. Accreditation was one, and also the employee commitment and tenure. When it comes to the university trying to um, change due to accreditation, um, Kezar, I'm just reading specifically off of it. Accreditation involved in order to change in higher education institution, to make them more standardized and of higher quality. And then when it comes to tenure, the long-term commitment of employees and the tenure system have been attacked as reasons that higher education is less likely to change quickly than other institutions. However, institutional commitment is also identified as a critical aspect of organizations that want to create change. And so, with those two concepts, I feel like those are important to organizational structure and change in the university system, because when it comes to tenure, if your employees are around for a long time, you may not be able to, or may not be open to embracing change, or you may, on the flip side, have some employees who are ready to make that change, but it kind of depends on where. Moving further along to the second question, as administrators, why should we look to college campuses in terms of culture? Culture is important anywhere we go, and our universities are cultures of their own. Things that we're looking at are mission statement, vision, goals, values of the administration, faculty, staff, and of course the students. The other things that we should look at are the demographics of the students. Where are they coming from? Are they from rural areas or urban areas? Um, and explain how having an understanding of the campus culture impacts your decision making processes. Things that are affected from knowing these things, policies and what policies and procedures to put in place, services that can be offered, resources in the local community that can be offered, and also just the faculty and staff engagement with the student population. These are things that all tie together in understanding the campus culture and what impacts the decision making processes. Um, Thank you so much again for taking time out to read this, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.